one for the bland soundbite. Rory McIlroy certainly caused a stir last week by voicing the contentious view that the Masters is now a bigger tournament than the Open. What concerned me, though, was the fact such a belief cannot possibly be helpful when it comes to his chances of ever pulling off the career Grand Slam. First, let's emphasize that McIlroy has earned the right to rank the 4 majors in any order he sees fit. Sure, his opinion must have caused some consternation at the Royal and Ancient. Not to mention among many British golf fans, it is one thing for a top American to hold those opinions, but the best player in Europe, Rory McIlroy, said last week that the Masters is now a bigger tournament than the Open. Related articles: previous one next, Gavin Moynihan in the money as he partners Paul Dunne. Team Europe captain Thomas Bjorn surprises amateur golfer. England's Mel Reid leads the fight as the ladies mix it with. Share this article. Share. Think about it this way, though, Battle of the Sixes will kick-start a revolution as golf. Imagine if you were in McIlroy's position and the Masters was the major you were missing. To join a truly select club, the one you are asked about for 8 months continuously from the moment the final putt drops at the US PGA in August to the coming of the blessed rite of spring the following April. Wouldn't you start to think the Masters had leapfrogged the claret jug and made its way to the top of the pile? Whether you agree with McIlroy or not, you can certainly see the logic, but here is the bit I cannot fathom. And particularly for such a bright and studious bloke who has spent the past month swatting up on books written by sports psychologists. McIlroy and Rickie Fowler walked together during the final round of Wells Fargo Championship. If you are telling everyone that the Masters has grown in importance to the point it is now the #1 major, how is that going to ease the pressure when it comes to you ever completing the set? Indeed, isn't it going to do the exact opposite and pile on still more pressure? Surely the wisest ploy would be to go the other way and downplay it if at all possible when in the public eye. One thing we can all agree on is it is all in the mind as to whether McIlroy will complete the Grand Slam or not. There is no disputing his game is good enough to win several green jackets, not just one. But can he think clearly on the final day and cope sufficiently with such a difficult set of suffocating circumstances? To that end, what happened on the final day this year did not inspire confidence, and neither does his elevating the status of the Masters. All too often on the PGA Tour they shy away from grouping the top players together, but not this week at the Players' Championship, which will feature every one of the world's top 50. The full draw will not be released until Tuesday, but, in a clever piece of marketing, the appetite has been whetted with the early announcement of 2 star groups that will certainly add spice to the first 2 days. Rory McIlroy will have Jordan Spieth and Justin Thomas for company, while Tiger Woods will play alongside Rickie Fowler and Phil Mickelson, his old adversary turned best buddy. McIlroy will have Jordan Spieth and Justin Thomas for company at the Players' Championship. Quote of the week: I felt like I went 10 rounds out there fighting against myself. I didn't drive it very well and my iron play wasn't great either, but I had a really good day on and around the greens. Europe and America's finest have dominated the golf landscape for the past few years, but, after a couple of fallow seasons, it seems that Australian Jason Day is now ready to rejoin the elite after claiming his 2nd title of the season in North Carolina on Sunday. If you can win when you have not got your best stuff, it augurs well for a summer where the 30-year-old Day should be contending in the majors once more. Of the last 17 to have been contested, Day is the only one to break the Euro-US stranglehold with his US PGA Championship victory in 2015. It seems Jason Day is now ready to rejoin the elite after claiming his second title of the season. The next time you are berating yourself for not following a good performance in the medal with another win a week later. 5 weeks ago, the 34-year-old from Missouri won on the PGA Tour for the first time. Consider the example of American Bryce Garnett. Just a week ago, he finished tied fourth alongside his partner Chesson Hadley at the Zurich Classic. On Sunday, in the final round of the Wells Fargo Championship, he shot 88, including a back nine played in 47 shots that featured 3 sixes and was topped off by an 8 at the 18th. That makes you feel a little better about your own modest efforts, doesn't it? When it comes to bringing someone down to earth, golf is brutal. Second to last was the defending champion Brian Harman, who shot 81. Related articles. Previous one. Next, Gavin Moynihan in the money as he partners Paul Dunne. Team Europe captain Thomas Bjorn surprises amateur golfer. England's Mel Reid leads the fight as the ladies mix it with. Share this article. Share Battle of the Sixes will kickstart a revolution as golf.
Where the freaks at?